Morning. You know, when I started Vantac International about 5 years ago, I was inspired by a horrendous thing. These two police officers from the police department I had worked on were assassinated in a pizza shop. And it made me think, I had some experience that could maybe help police officers and the general public survive violent confrontations, and I started it. But there's an old saying, if you want to hear God laugh, just tell him your plan. I suppose life would be boring if we could plan our life and it came out perfect every time. I don't know if that works for anybody. But we've had our ups and downs. I'm in the invention business now for 4 years with our new rifle stock, which will change the industry, but things just didn't go as easy as I thought they would, and it's just kind of dragging along. But I found that through hardship, God builds great character, and good things are going to come. So I want to talk about probably one of the best things that's happened to us for a long time, and that is that we've been accepted with our own online platform on Carbon TV. Now, if you don't know anything about Carbon TV, it's an online platform that has shooting and hunting shows. They are very pro-gun. They are very pro-conservative. They have about 36 million viewers, and if you weren't watching it, you probably should. Not just because our show is going to be on there now, but because, social media is an interesting aspect, and a lot of it's pretty darn disappointing. We're thankful that on Facebook we've reached over 200 million people with the videos of Wyatt and I talking about God and country and showing people that children and guns do mix. But moving to Carbon TV is going to be a great thing for us, because Facebook, even though we've reached a lot of people, they haven't been too good to us. So the first thing I want to do about our Carbon TV show, which is called Building a Champion Gunfighter, you can just go to Carbon TV and put in a username and a password, your email and a password. Just type in Vantac and you'll go right to our channel. But the first thing I want to do is thank all the people I need to thank about it. Number one, I need to thank all of you, 138,000 followers. Without you, we would have never gone viral 36 times on Facebook. From viral for us is a video that's reached at least 100,000 people, but we've had 36 of those. I think 15 of them have been in the millions. The top one was 82 million. And that's because of great people like you. So thanks so much for our channel on Carbon TV. I've got to thank my family, who's always so loving and supportive of this old man that pushes him out in the snow and the rain to video and shoot and be kind of crotchety sometimes. So I thank my wife and my boy. I want to thank the pastor of the small church we attend, Stacy Ratliff. Stacy actually reached out to Carbon TV about our page, and here we are. He's also helping to produce the show and does a lot of the great video work on it. I also want to be thankful to a good friend of mine, Jacob Hickson, who's helped me through some hard times, moving some heavy stuff, and helped me when I was pretty sick with my rickettsia from my tick bite disease. Jacob is an awesome guy. He does secondary camera work and all our drone work. You'll see his name at the end of the first video, and doggone it, it's my fault, but I misspelt his last name. For Hickson Studios, it's Hixson, but we're going to fix that in episode 2. I also want to thank Hillary Klug. If you don't know who Hillary Klug is, doggone it, you need to know. Hillary Klug is this really talented, beautiful young lady that lives down in Tennessee, and she plays the fiddle and dances at the same time, and I don't know how somebody can do it, and her music just really touched me. So I really reached out to her. I didn't know her, and she got right back to me, and she allowed us to use some of her great music on our Building a Champion Gunfighter page. It just fits with what we're all about, which is American values and family and freedom. And freedoms incorporate a whole lot of these right here. So I want to thank everybody, anybody that I may have forgotten, just family and friends who've been there through the hard times, and hopefully these are going to spark good times. And thank you to Julie McQueen as well, the president of Carbon TV, who took the time to look at our stuff and accept us and get our channel built. I have to talk a little about social media and the negative aspects of it. On Facebook, they just don't like a lot of gun stuff, and I don't really know why, because guns are freedom, and guns are guaranteed in the Constitution, and the Constitution is a great thing. Without it, America just wouldn't be what it was. But, on the platform of Facebook. It's interesting the things they do when they don't want you to succeed. You know, I respond to anybody that asks a question. The only reason I don't now is because a lot of times I'm not being notified when people are asking questions. And I found over the last year that I'll type out a couple paragraphs to somebody and all of a sudden it just disappears and I got to start all over. And that doesn't sound like much until it starts happening to you every day, a couple times a day. It can get pretty aggravating. Then when we found out that so many people were being kicked off our page, you know, people coming back going, hey, why aren't you posting videos, only to find out that they were no longer following us. And as people are joining the page, we're putting on still hundreds of people at a time. We were putting on 1,000 a day at a time. That I can watch the page, and even though it's going up, it'll just clock down. You know, they just don't like what we're doing. I don't really understand why. It'd be great if we could honestly go off a platform of no discrimination. You know, Facebook talks about they will not put up with discrimination, and they actually label several different things. I do notice that they don't label gun owners, but they're pretty doggone good at not being very fair to them. But you know, you can't quit Facebook. It's a great platform. It was a great idea. You know what? I enjoy it. There is no other platform I know of where you can follow a page that you like and converse with your family and see videos from all around the world. It's great. But doggone it, they just choose to do what they do. And what can you do about that? But you know, a lot of people talk about going to a different platform. And I would say, go to Carbon TV. Now, I want you on Carbon TV because we got 138,000 followers on Facebook. I want 1 million on Carbon TV. And you guys can make that happen. You guys can make more followers, which I like to call supporters. Followers is a Facebook word. I want more supporters. You can do that. I can't really do that. You know, when you like our videos, do me a favor and just reach over to share. And then you can control that. You can share that to friends or share that to the public. Share it to the public. I got pretty thick skin. I'm an old man. There's going to be people that are going to see it. They're going to come in and say stupid things. But I think there's a whole lot of great Americans out there that would love to see our page, and we want to do that. We also changed our page from Vantac International to Vantac Nation. And I wrote something about that. And the reason I did that was because I believe we're kind of becoming something like that. A nation of freedom-loving people from all around the world. You know, we don't discriminate. We have people of multiple colors, people of multiple religions, different sexes, and they just love family and freedom, and they love guns, and I like that. So it's because of you that through hard times, it's because of you, our followers, our supporters, those who have liked our page, that great things could be coming. I'm asking you, jump over to Carbon TV and give us a follow over there. It's really important to us, because we're going to go pick up some sponsors and actually start generating a little money, I hope. You know, for 5 years we didn't generate anything, and I kind of thought my invention was going to take off and we were going to make a lot of money, and I was going to be the first fellow that was going to be able to just give back to people and never ask for any money. But that just hasn't always turned out. So as you saw yesterday, you know, we got a bunch of new hats. This is one of them. We got like 5 or 6 of them. I'm going to wear them in a couple different videos and get people to start buying them. I don't want you to complain. They're priced at $40, and I'll tell you why. We're going to make about 10 bucks on each hat. So yeah, it costs us about 30 bucks by the time we buy the hat, have embroidery put on there, and ship them wherever you are. I suppose if we start selling a lot of hats, the prices might be able to come down, but I hope that you'd look at it as supporting us. We're trying to get them on the Facebook, on the store, but for some reason, you know, the store won't work for us. I hope that's not going to be a permanent thing, even though we're kind of used to that. Just like the fact that Facebook sent us an email and said, hey, you know what, you can monetize your page because you've reached this criteria. Let me tell you, the criteria to monetize on Facebook is not easy to do. It's something like, it's like 5 different things. One of them is like you have to have 30,000 1-minute views on 3-minute videos or something like that. It's really difficult to do. So we're like, wow, we can really start monetizing with our videos. And I put a video on there and sent it off all excited, and for about 3 days it never showed up. So I finally backtracked to it, and they said, oh yeah, now that we've looked at your page, yeah, we can't really let you monetize it. Never told me why. They just can't. Now we're trying to put our hats on so we can start making a little bit of money, which Facebook makes a little money on, and the store's not working for us. You know, the sad thing is, Same thing we're experiencing on YouTube. You know, if you love to go to YouTube, do me a favor, go to Vantac International over there. We're going to change everything on Instagram and Vantac to Vantac Nation. And Vantac Nation we're going to put on YouTube too. But unfortunately, you know, YouTube, we haven't been able to change our header for about a year now. It just doesn't open up, doesn't work for us. Just like the fact that for about a year and a half now, we can't see who our followers are on our Facebook page. It's a bummer, but Carbon TV isn't doing that to us. Carbon TV is going to open up for us. And I'm asking you to go there to support us, doggone it. If you love our family, if you love American values, if you love your guns, if you love freedom, go to Carbon TV and check us out. It's pretty easy. Put your email in there and a username and a password, that is. Sorry, I'm not a techie. Put in your email and a password. And then look up Vantac and watch our first episode. We got a couple little clips along the way. We're going to be doing those. We're trying to get an episode out every 2 weeks. Hopefully we can do that. I think I'm probably going down for the SHOT Show next week. So if anybody's going, send me an email and maybe we can get together and have a cup of coffee or walk the show or something like that. I'd love to see people, you know. But life is good, and thank you guys so much. And I'm going to start showcasing these doggone hats. My wife wants me to market them by being funny. And you know, the only thing funny about me is my looks. But I'm going to try it, so keep watching for our videos. God loves you. So do we. Thanks for the support. Keep safe.